Hello, my dear students. Welcome to English Daily Teaching Program. Let's start this class with a beautiful thought, that is, believe. You can and believe you will. Okay, remember it. Believe you can and you will. Okay, so in my previous class we have discussed, that is, countable noun, uncountable noun, singular form and plural form. Also we have discussed, that is, one video you are able to find what is naming word and nouns. So let's recapitulation. So the noun that can be counted is called countable. Also noun before we can use a, an, one, two, many, few, etc. are called countable nouns. And it is clear to you, the noun that cannot be counted, has no plural number form, is called uncountable noun. That is ghee, butter, milk, water, salt, sugar, hair, etc. And singular count nouns and their plural forms. Here we have discussed in my previous class, we add s to singular count nouns. So how we change most count nouns from their singular forms to plural forms. First example we have already discussed in my previous class, that is goat, goats, and tree, trees, card, cards, cow, cows, flute, flutes. That is, simply we add s to singular count nouns. Flute, flutes, stream and streams. So today we'll discuss pair nouns. So dear children, what do you mean by pair nouns? Already you have discussed noun. All naming words we call as a noun. So the nouns, some nouns like trousers, scissors, spectacles, jeans, these are called pair nouns. Since they always come in pairs, they cannot be separated. They always came in pair, like trousers, scissors, spectacles, pyjamas, binoculars, jeans, goggles, glasses. So, in this example, you can show they always come in pair. That's why these are called pair nouns. So, my trousers are new. These scissors need sharpening. These binoculars have powerful tens. So, dear children, today we will discuss pair nouns. So, what do you mean by pair nouns? What is pair? Of course, it is two. So, since they are always come in pair, they always come in pair. That's why this is pair nouns. For example, trousers, spectacles, scissors, pyjamas, binoculars, jeans, goggles, glasses. We cannot be separated. ପିଲାମାନେ ତୁମେ ଚଷମା ଦେଖିଛ, ଚଷମାକୁ ଆମେ କ'ଣ ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ଲାସ୍ ପିନ୍ଧୁ କି? ଦୁଇଟା ପିନ୍ଧୁ, ଦୁଇଟା ଗ୍ଲାସ୍ ଦେଖାଯାଏ. ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ପେୟାର. ତ since they always come in pairs, we call it as pair nouns. My trousers are new. These scissors need sharpening. These binoculars have powerful lens. Here are need have are all plural verbs. That is are, need, have, all these are plural verbs. So pair nouns plus noun carry singular verb. See here, singular verb. What is singular verb? That is was, does, has. In also, if we will have main verb, we will add s. And in plural verb, that is are, were, do, have, and main verb. We cannot add in s in main verb, but we add s in main verb while we will write singular verb. So now your activity 4, that is, tick the right alternatives and strike out the wrong ones. So the above things have two equal, unequal parts. They are joined, not joined at one point. Together they make one and more than one object. We do or don't use plural makers like these and those with them. So here see, our instruction is now tick the right alternatives and strike out the wrong ones. So answer is, that is equal or unequal. Of course your answer is equal. Or joint or not joint. Of course your answer is joint. And number 3, that's one or more than one. Of course your answer is 1. And fourth one, that is we do or don't use. Of course your answer is do. Again I am repeating this thing. Take the right alternatives and strike out the wrong ones. The above things have two equal and unequal parts. Equal parts or unequal parts. Of course your answer is equal parts. Second question, they are joined, not joined at one point. Answer is joined. Third, the together they make one or more than one object. That is, make one object, not more than one object. Then last, we do or don't use the plural markers like this and those with them. Of course your answer is we do. Means your answer is equal, joined, one and do. So my dear students, some nouns refers to a group of people. If we consider the group as one body, we will use singular verb. And if you see the body as separate individuals, use as a plural verbs. Remember it, my dear students, it's very important. Some nouns refers to a group of people. If you consider that group as a whole body, we'll use singular verb. And if you see that body as a separate individual, then we will use plural verb. Some other nouns of this type are like crowd, public, government, council, army, company, family, audience, etc. And but nouns like police, people, cattle take plural verb. And some nouns are used in plural forms and take plural verbs such as belongings, contents, earnings, surroundings and savings. Again I am repeating these things. Some other nouns of this type are crowd, public, government, council, army, company, family, audience, etc. But nouns like police, people, cattle take plural verbs. Some nouns are used in plural forms and take plural verbs such as belongings, contents, earnings, surroundings, savings, etc. Some nouns refers to a group of people. If you consider that group as one body, we will use singular verb. Already you have discussed. Let's take one example. That is, the committee has submitted its report. See here students, some nouns refers to a group of people. If you consider that group as one body, see here the committee, that is group as one body, that is committee, whole committee, that is we consider as one body. That's why we will use singular verb, that is has submitted its report. Means all members having the same opinion, all the members of that committee having the same opinion. That's why that group as one body. And if that group as one body, will use singular verb, that is has. The committee has submitted its report. That is all the members having the same opinion. So it is clear to you. Okay, next we will see. If we see the body as separate individuals, we will use a plural verb. Remember it. If we see the body as separate individuals, not a group as a whole, that is separate individuals, we use a plural verb. For example, the committee have differed in their opinions. Dear students, mark here, the committee have differed. Here that committee, that is members having separate opinions. It is in previous example we have discussed, that is singular verb, that is has, and committee, that is a giving opinion, same opinion as a whole. But in this example, the committee have differed in their opinions. Here, that committee giving us separate opinions, members having separate opinions. So here you will use plural verb, that is have. The committee have differed in their opinions. So you will discuss now activity 5. Read the following sentence and rewrite them, choosing the appropriate ones given in boxes. So first one, look at my new jean or jeans. Please give my regard or regards to your parents. Please cut this with a scissor or scissors. Where is my left shoe or shoes? I have kept my savings or saving in a bank. So next one, where did you keep my clothes or cloth? Please take out the content or contents of the box. Last one, the surrounding or surroundings of the school look great. Of course, my dear students, your answer is, and already we have discussed, that is, look at my new, not jeans, it is a pair noun, and please give my regards, not regard, to your parents. Third one, please cut this with a scissor or scissors. Of course, your answer, scissors. Where is my left shoe or shoes? Of course, your answer is, where is my left shoe? I have kept my savings or saving in a bank. Of course, my dear students, your answer is, I have kept my savings. Next one, where did you keep my clothes or cloth? Of course, your answer is clothes. Please take out the content or contents of the box. Definitely, my dear students, your answer is correct. That is contents. Next one, the surrounding or surroundings of the school look great. Of course, dear all, surroundings. So your answer, that is jeans, regards, scissors, shoe, savings, clothes, contents and surroundings. Now dear children, uncountables. Already we have learned that we don't use a, an, several, few, numbers like 1, 2, etc. before uncountable nouns. And uncountables mostly go with singular verbs. We can use certain other words before them. Again, I am repeating this. Listen it mindfully. We don't use a, an, several, a few, a numericals like 1, 2, etc. before uncountable nouns. And uncountables mostly go with singular verbs, and we can use certain other words before them. For example, I don't like milk. That is milk in general. Where is the milk? I kept here. Here the milk. So the in specific reference, that is where is the milk, that is in specific reference. So this is my milk, but that is yours. Here my milk, more of milk, that is possessive. So please boil this or that milk. You will find some, a lot of, or enough, a little, no milk here. There is not much any milk left. Your much and any in questions or negative sentences. So from that discussion, on the basis of that discussion, we'll discuss activity 6, that is fill in the blanks with a suitable word or phrase choosing from the brackets, that is lot of, no, that, a little, much, enough, some, each or any. First one, I was guided by dash advice. So here we'll use suitable word or phrase, that is a lot of, or no, or that, or little, much, enough, some, his or any. So I was guided by his advice. I have dash knowledge of computer. Of course, my dear students, your answer is I have a lot of knowledge of computer. I have a little knowledge of computer. I have some knowledge of computer. I have no knowledge of computer. Next one, you need dash money to buy this. You need some money to buy this, or you need a lot of money to buy this. Fourth one, do you have dash work to do? Do you have any work to do? Do you have much work to do? Do you have enough work to do? And next one, where did you get dash news? Where did you get that news? Of course, your answer that news. I got dash help from him. I got no help from him. I got a little help from him. I got some help from him. I got a lot of help from him. So again I am repeating this. I was guided by his advice. I have a lot of knowledge of computer. You need some money to buy this. Do you have any work to do? And where did you get that news? I got no help from him. Next one. This room is crowded with dash luggage. This room is crowded with a lot of luggage. They have dash food for the family. They have a lot of food for the family. They have sufficient food for the family. They have a little food for the family. They have not left dash work from me. Of course, my dear students, your answers is they have not left any work from me. Again, I am repeating these three. This form is crowded with a lot of luggage. They have a sufficient food for the family. They have not left no work or any work from me. Okay. Next, we will discuss some commonly used uncountable nouns. That is advice, accommodation, baggage, equipment, fun, furniture, grass, hair, health, homework, information, knowledge, leisure, luck, scenery, traffic, machinery, money, news, progress, luggage. Next, activity 7 we will discuss. So, courage, would. Below you find a list of uncountable nouns. Arrange them under their appropriate heads. One has coal, anger, gold, rice, happiness, bravery, joy, cotton, steel, cloth, water, sleep, respect, tea, soap, pride, travel, sleep, honesty, iron, beauty, kindness. And in material, coal, rice, steel, water, soap, wood, gold, cotton, cloth, tea, iron. And in human feelings, what you will find? Happiness, joy, beauty. Human activities, what you will find? Of course, human activities, that is sleep, respect and travel. Human qualities, कौन भल गुण? Pride, भल गुण हो पारे किंबा खराब गुण भी हो पारे. तो pride, anger, greatly, honesty and kindness. So again I am repeating this thing. Human qualities, human activities, human feelings, materials, we will discuss. All these are uncountable nouns. Now we will summarize what we have discussed. That is summary of pair nouns. That is the following nouns are called pair nouns, means since they are always come in pairs, like scissors, pajamas, jeans, glasses, so goggles, binoculars. So my trousers are new. These scissors need sharpening. These binoculars have powerful lens. Here are need have all plural verbs. And also we have discussed that is pair nouns have singular verb and plural verb. In singular verb, what will find? that is, was, does, has and main verb. And in plural verb what we'll find? Are, were, do, have and main verb. And some nouns refers to a group of people. If we consider the group as one body, that is singular verb. And if you see the body as separate individuals, use plural verb. Again I am repeating this. Some nouns refers to a group of people. If we consider that group as one body, that is singular verb. And if you see the body as separate individuals, we use plural verb. So already you have discussed, just for your recapitulation I am summarizing it. If you consider the group as one body, that is singular verb, that is committee has submitted its report. Here all members having the same opinion. So committee has submitted its report. Here has is singular verb. And next one, if you see the body as separate individuals, we will use a plural verb. That is, the committee have differed in their opinions. Here, that is a committee members having separate opinions. That's why here we will use plural verb, that is have. The committee have differed in their opinions. Next one, summary, that is uncountables. Already you have learnt. We don't use a, an, several, a few, numericals like 1, 2, etc. before uncountable nouns. And uncountables mostly go with singular verb, and we can use certain other words before them. Now dear students, we will discuss activity 7. So below you find a list of uncountable nouns. Arrange them under their appropriate heads. One has been written under each head for you. Dear students, listen instruction first. Below you find a list of uncountable nouns. Arrange them under their appropriate heads. One has been written under each head for you. So some words are like courage, wood, coal, anger, gold, rice, happiness, bravery, joy, cotton, steel, cloth, water, sleep, respect, tea, soap, pride, travel, cruelty, sleep, honesty, iron, beauty and kindness. Listen this word: courage, wood, coal, anger, gold, rice, happiness, bravery, joy, cotton, steel, cloth, water, sleep, respect, tea, soap, pride, travel, cruelty, sleep, honesty, iron, beauty and kindness. So ए सब जो वर्ड देइछि नाउन को आमे ताको अरेंज करिबा अंडर देयर अप्रोप्रिएट हेड्स. So first one is materials, means वस्तु विशिष्ट पदार्थ like coal, rice, steel, water, soap, wood, gold, cotton, cloth, tea and iron. Listen dear students, मटेरियल आमर कौ कौ नाउन जाए वस्तु आम जहाँ आम कहू डेट इज कोल, राइस, स्टील, वाटर, सोप, वुड, गोल्ड, कटन, क्लोथ, टी एंड आयरन. ह्यूमन फिलिंग्स, मानविक अनुभव जोटा आम करूँ ह्यूमन फिलिंग्स. तो हैप्पीनेस, जॉय एंड ब्यूटी, हैप्पीनेस, जॉय एंड ब्यूटी, दिस आर कम अंडर ह्यूमन फिलिंग्स. Next one, human activities. What words or what activities, what मनीषर कर्म को activities गुड़ी का आमर नाउन रे आसीबो like sleep, respect and travel. And human qualities, मानविक गुण को गुण आमर एई कलम को हमें आनिबा. So pride, गर्व, anger, राग, cruelty, honesty and kindness. Pride, anger, cruelty, honesty and kindness, these are come under human qualities. Now dear students, you will listen one beautiful song on the basis of countable noun and uncountable noun. Listen it and enjoy. So dear students, you must enjoy that song, and in that song you will find what is countable noun, what is uncountable noun, what is singular, what is plural, and how we will change some words to become plurals using s or es. We'll all got to know from that beautiful poem. Now, what we have discussed from your activity, just will summarize. That is pair nouns we have discussed. What is pair nouns? That is, they always come in pairs. That is called pair nouns. Like trousers, sieges, binoculars, googles, spectacles, pajamas, jeans, glasses and goggles. So ପିଲାମାନେ କେମିତି ଆମେ ତାକୁ ପେୟାର ନାଉନ୍ କହୁଛେ? ସିଜେସ୍ ଗୋଟେ କଇଁଚି, କଇଁଚିର ଦୁଇଟା ଥାଏ, ଦୁଇଟା ପାର୍ଟରେ ଆମେ ତ କାଟିପାରୁ, ସୋ ଗୋଟେ ପାର୍ଟରେ କାଟି ହୁଏନି, ସୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଅ ପେୟାର ନାଉନ୍. ସୋ ସିଜେସ୍, ବାଇନୋକୁଲର୍ସ, ଗଗଲ୍ସ, ସ୍ପେକ୍ଟାକଲ୍ସ, ପାଇଜାମାସ୍, jeans and glasses. For example, my trousers are new, these sieges need sharpening, these binoculars are powerful lens. Here are, need, have are all plural verbs. Are, need, have are all plural verbs. Next, in pair nouns, there are two types of verb, that is singular verb and plural verb. In singular verb, is, was, does, has and main verb, we will add s, and in plural verb, are, were, do, have, we will use only main verb, will not add s or es. So in plural nouns, there are two types of verb, that is singular verb and plural verb. In singular verb, that is was, does, has and main verb, that is s, and in plural verb, are, were, do, have and main verb. So we have discussed that is some nouns refers to a group of people. If we consider the group as one body, we call singular verb, and if you see the body as separate individuals, use a plural verb. Again I am reading this, listen it mindfully. Some nouns refers to a group of people. If we consider group as one body, then we will use singular verb, and if you will see the body as separate individuals, you will use plural verb. For example, the committee has submitted its report. So in this example, you will find that committee, that is all the members having the same opinion. That means that group as one body. तो एठी पिला माने कौन कहाइछि? कमिटी. एठी कमिटी रो प्रतिटी मेंबर गोटी ओपिनियन देइचंती, तो तांकर ओपिनियन को गोटे ग्रुप रे धरा गला, वन बॉडी. सेति पय आमे एठी सिंगुलर वर्ब यूज करले. So that committee has submitted its report, that is all the members having the same opinion. That's why you will use has, that is singular verb. Next one, if you see the body as separate individuals, you will use a plural verb. For example, the committee have differed in their opinions. Here, that committee members having separate opinions. That means here body as a separate individuals. एटी committee टा को कौन करा गला? Separate opinion मिली चीज प्रतिटी individual गटू. सेथि पे हमें verb इटी use करले have. That is have differed in their opinion. The committee have differed in their opinion. So body as separate individuals, you will use plural verb. And already you have learnt, we don't use a, an, several, a few, and numericals like 1, 2, etc. before uncountable nouns, and uncountables mostly go with singular verbs, and we can use certain other words before them. Now dear students, will summarize uncountables. We don't use a, an, several, a few, or numericals like 1, 2, etc. before uncountable nouns, and uncountables mostly go with singular verb, and we can use certain other words before them. So, my dear students, in my next class, we will discuss rest part and rest activities. Till then, keep learning and keep watching. Thank you all.